Hi everyone, I've been waiting all day to test out these samples that arrived this morning before I left for work. I had a late start, so I actually got a delivery before I went to work and I wasn't expecting it. I saw someone post on Facebook the other day about a new company called Panah London, and the description of the perfume they were trying just completely grabbed me and I really wanted to try. So I had a look, found their website and emailed, and the lady that answered said that she was going to arrange for some samples to come over. However, there was a massive wait and they were really busy, and if I could bear with them was her word. So I was not expecting, that was on Tuesday, today's Friday, this to arrive in the post. So this is a lovely little box. It looks really sweet, and it says on their discovery set, and they sent me four samples. They all came like that with the Panah London on there, but as you turn them around it tells you what flavours they are. I say flavour because they are, I think, mostly gourmands. So I don't know if you can see too well. I don't want to drop them. There's Velvet Oud. I'm afraid of that one because I'm afraid of oud. Italian Citrus, Roses Musk, and Chocolate Vanille. So I have restrained myself and I've not tried them. I really wanted to, but I've pulled myself back. I've kept myself in check. I did take them to work with me, but I did not succumb. I did not. So because I want to smell them with you, I want to share my genuine initial impressions. Sweetie is making some fuss down here. Do you want to see Sweetie? Come on, little fucker. Come on. Ooh. Here she is. Look at the camera then, babe. Say hello to everybody. No? She doesn't really like you lot. Sorry. No, there's a couple of you that she likes. Anyway, so shall we try them? I've got 2 pieces of paper and 2 arms because I'm going to try 2 on skin and 2 on paper. I'm scared of the oud, so that's going onto the paper. And just do 1 spray. I think that's all we need. Velvet Oud. So far, nothing to be afraid of. So that's good. There's no skanky, nasty, barnyardy type oud going on. So far, I wouldn't know it was an oud fragrance if you didn't tell me. It smells sort of rosy, sort of fresh, sort of musky. It's deepening now. It definitely smells fresh at the moment. Fresh and clean, which I would never expect from an oud. So I'm going to put that over to the right and I'll probably re-smell that in just a moment. And then the next one to go on the paper is Italian Citrus. I'm kind of excited about this one actually. It's got citruses and musks. I think there's ambergris, and I'm expecting it to smell a bit like a Creed fragrance. But I'm also thinking maybe it might end up smelling like Neroli Portofino, which, as you might know if you've watched my recent video, I'm having a love affair with at the moment. So, Italian Citrus. Ooh, yeah, okay. Really nice so far. It reminds me of something, and I think it might be a Creed. It does smell a little bit like a Creed fragrance, and maybe it's because I was expecting it to. It's a bright lemon, but there's more going on than just like the normal eau de colognes and citrus fragrances. The citrus blast is just pure citrus, and you can't always tell that there's much else going on for a little while. But this has got something that smells like it's the base coming through already. Kind of woody. It's sweet, but it's not cloying or thick or syrupy. It's a fresh, sweet citrus, woodsy, slightly musky. I definitely want to try that one on skin. So far so good. I know someone who will love this, and it definitely needs some more attention. Let's put that to the left. So the citrus one goes to the left. Then we start on with the skin. So here we go. I've got Rosie's Musk. You can see they're very generous samples. I mean, this looks like it would normally hold 10 to 12 ml, and that's half full. So there's 5+ ml in there. That's really, really generous. Thank you, Panah. And we'll try Rosie's. No, I can't put it there because I wore Naxos today, and Naxos is still present. So here is clean. Do a couple of little squirts, and that's Rosie's Musk. Instantly, I can smell it in the air. It does smell a little bit like the Montal, I think it's called Rosie's Greedy. But it's there's like a soapiness, a cleanness again. It needs to settle down a little bit more. The alcohol is still very present. You can see it on my skin. So we'll let that settle. That's Rosie's Musk. And finally, on the other hand, this is clean. So we're spraying on here chocolate vanille, and I'm very excited to try this. I love chocolate and I love vanilla. I understand there's some rose in there as well. Ooh, okay. I can smell it from here, and it does smell almost like there's a bit of coffee in there as well. Oh, coconut. There's coconut in there. I remember that now from the list of notes, and I can smell coconut without a shadow. I think that might be what I just said, coffee. I think I meant coconut. But yeah, for a gourmand called chocolate vanille, it's quite light. I don't mean light as in weak. What I mean is, again, it's not thick and syrupy and heavy. It is not like a dark chocolate and then a ton of vanilla. It's somehow got this zesty brightness, almost like you get from citrus, that kind of effervescence, but not in a, I don't mean I think I smell aldehydes or anything like that. What I mean is it's bright and fresh, even though it's a gourmand. These are really intriguing fragrances. I'm really impressed. The Rosie's Musk was described to me as a very simple take on rose, and I get that. The good thing about this, and what can sometimes happen with rose fragrances to me, certain rose fragrances, the rose can smell like you get, you know, the rose in Marks and Spencer's beauty products targeted at the older generation. That kind of sweet rose, soliflor, just rose, or you know, rose and geranium, or whatever. But that kind of rose that to me is very boring and not wearable. This is not that. The rose is most definitely there, of course. But again, it's quite bright and fresh, and it does not smell like a hand cream. So I'm not sure, because I tend to not wear too much florals. I mean, I like rose in a fragrance mixed in with a lot of other interesting things. I don't know if rose and musk is the dominant notes, and nothing else really jumping out at me, except perhaps there's some sort of citrus in there that's kind of giving it this fresh brightness. But I'm not sure that would be, that's probably my least favourite, the Rosie's Musk at the moment, but of course that can change as it changes on my skin. The chocolate and the coconut and the vanilla is really lovely. and yet still remains fresh, but it's definitely deepening and getting more intense on my skin. I think this will be lovely in the cold weather. Totally unisex, 100% unisex. Really, really nice. I like that. And then over on the right we had the oud. That's hard for me to put my finger on. What I can't remember what the notes are, and it's difficult for me to say what I'm actually smelling. It's quite pleasant. The oud is not off-putting still. Any oud in there is just kind of giving it a deep base, but not, I couldn't tell you that was oud. It's interesting. I'll definitely try that one on skin. That's a velvet oud. I think it's velvet oud. Let me check. Velvet oud. And then over here, that is reminding me of a Creed fragrance even more. It could be Silver Mountain Water. It's a very bright, fresh lemon scent. Need to try it on skin. I think it will be much better on skin. But very nice. I would 100% wear that and see how that one goes. So anyway, I've been waffling on far too long. Yeah, there's quite a sort of like a soapiness going on in the Roses Musk. And my favourite is the chocolate vanille. No surprises there. Second favourite is the citrus. And then I would say possibly, I think I've just moved them around. No, that's the oud one. Possibly the oud is my third favourite actually. Anyway, thank you for watching and I'll catch you all later.